Welcome at the Arsenal, the headquarters of La Maison Delvaux. My name is Christina Zeller. I'm the creative director. The art of the house is beaten here. So let's go to see the museum. And as you will see, it's not a museum. You will discover that the first installation is a kind of surrealist installation. The house is counting more than 3,000 pieces in archive, so you can imagine that it was impossible to display all the bags. So we did a selection and, like a surprise, every bag is hidden under a pouch. And you will see that you have some specific tag colors which are matching year of creation. So for us, it was more a creative installation than something really functional. It's inspirational, and we like this link to surrealism because it's part of Delvaux culture. So as you can see, the architecture of the building is an old military caserne, and of course we cannot speak about a leather good company without speaking of craftsmanship and our artisan. So here you will see that we have all artisans and everyone is dedicated to a specific roles. Some of those people are in the company since more than 37 years. They're almost born here. And you have, again, a new generation of people who are passionate and who are trained by the elders to reach a level of excellence, which is the target of Delvaux. We wanted to keep the spirit of the building, keeping an industrial elevator. So I think, it's an evidence we are a pure player company, and the Brillant is our iconic silhouette, designed in 1958. When people are entering in the museum, they are, amazed by the scale of the bag, and I think it's something amazing. First, it's not really a museum. It's something we call This Is Not a Museum because it's a tribute to Magritte, because we are not starting with 1829 and we not end up at 2021. We wanted our clients, friend of the house, to experience what are the key messages of this museum. At the beginning, Delvaux was manufacturing trucks, and by the development of the transport, and then also women were allowed to travel by their own. And at this time, they were needed a bag because I think it was important that they could keep close to them their belongings. And here you see the first drawing from Delvaux, the first pattern registered by the company in 1908, the Princess. Of course, we are fed by our history, but we are always been a very innovative and creative company. Experiences always new things. And we never stop. It's part of our duty. We are always experiences new things and new techniques. Delvaux was the first one to create the lightest suitcase in the world. It's made with, of course, a leather outside, but inside you have something very light, like a metallic material. On each suitcase, you had a scent, le Saint Christophe, which is the protector of all travelers. So I think it's also very charming. Tempête is a design from 1967, so it's part of the iconic shape of La Maison Delvaux. And this is the specific, very innovative version we did 3 years ago, which are becoming collectors year after year. It was unexpected for a leather company to do PVC, but providing that you are the best in what you are doing, everything is legitimate. So the Brillant is our iconic shape designed in 1958. And of course we have different sizes of the Brillant. You need 64 pieces all together, including metal piece, to produce a Brillant. And between you and me, I'm very attached to the Brillant because I'm born in 58, so you will know immediately my age. So for me, it's one of my favorite bags because I think it's a destiny that this bag has been designed the years of my birth. You need experts to produce the bags, and it's why the savoir-faire is very, very important. We train our craftsmen to reach a level of excellence. We have different steps of manufacturing. Some are, for me, extremely touching because we pay attention to every single details, going to what I call the bichonnage, which is how you make sure that the bag is perfectly finished and matching your expectation. Here you see all the 10 steps to produce a bag. I have one which I love specifically. First, because all the interview has been made by the real workers. Each of our craftsmen has explained his job. And for example, if we are talking about stitching, I think we have very demanding stitching because we stitch on top and it's almost like an invisible stitch under the flap.
On ne le voit pas vraiment, mais quand il est raté, on va le remarquer. Pour terminer le sac, il n'y a pas de fil qui vient l'un sur l'autre. Les fils sont cachés chez Delvaux.
So instead of making a kind of retrospective, we've decided to create an installation. For me, it's more like a piece of art. And when I pass by the room, all the time, my heart is beating. We've decided to cover a different timing of the house where the bags were the most beautiful. So this is the Grand Bonheur, designed in 1959 for the engagement of the King Albert and the Queen Paola. I love the name because Le Grand Bonheur means that you have a life of happiness in front of you forever. We breathe Belgitude, we breathe Belgium. And for me, Belgitude is a kind of humility, self-derision, a great sense of humor, and a window to a dream. Magritte is, of course, the incarnation of the surrealism. And as you know, we have a specific partnership with La Fondation Magritte to use all the imagery of Magritte for our bags. When we say that Delvaux is Belgium more than Belgium, because Delvaux has been created in 1829, 1 year before the constitution of Belgium. La Maison Delvaux has been the official purveyor of the Royal Court of Belgium. I think it's a title which has been given by the Queen Marie Henriette. And since 1883, we still own the title of official purveyor. The most emblematic figure of Belgium, well known in all the world. And in 2012, Delvaux has been asked to design an outfit for the mannequin piece. And it was making sense for us to represent an artisan with a specific twist with our charms bag with the color of the Belgium flag. I think it's always very important to know where you are coming from. The idea was to explain the evolution of the handbags. You know where you are coming from, where you are today, and I think it's the way also to review how bags have been evolved in so many years because of the evolution of the society. This is what I call my garden flower bags. And I think the oldest piece we have is this aumônière from the 17th century. And you see that bags are becoming slightly bigger to arrive to a normal size of functional bag. But we saw that it was very interesting to have a collector piece. Each piece is unique, and I think it's also something very precious and refined. This is our wall of collaboration, and as you will see, most are with a Belgian designer or artist. But I have a crush, of course, for the Martin Margiela bag. So it's a very specific piece because you know how Martin Margiela is discreet, how Martin Margiela is now a little bit far of fashion. So for us to have this piece as a sentimental reason. So for the 50th anniversary of the Brillant in 2008, we've decided to pay tribute to Brillant by doing exclusive and very challenging piece, illustrating different value of the house. And when I remember when I joined Delvaux, when I discovered this collection, I was thinking in myself, it's what Delvaux is. It's craftsmanship, it's fantasy, it's bold, it's audacious, it's creative. And you can see we have a lot of shadows, which means that Delvaux is always looking forward. This is a portrait of Charles Delvaux. Is the founder of the company in 1829. And what is also something very, very important, that Delvaux never stopped. Since 1829 until now, this company never stopped working, and it's a family company. We had 5 generations of Delvaux, then we have the Schwenig family. The Livre d'Or, I think it's also one of a creation of Franz Schwenig when he realized that it was important to have a seasonal collection. He decided to register all the bags created since 1933. First, because to protect the bag, deposit some pattern, even if we were the first one to deposit some pattern, and also to have a record, because still today, you know, we are spending some time in the archive, because we can always be inspired by a details, by something special, a metal piece. So I hope you really enjoy the tour and that you discover more about the uniqueness of La Maison Delvaux.